Have you ever, like, just really looked up at the night sky? Properly looked?
Yeah,
That feeling. This huge dark space, all those stars. It's something humans have been drawn to forever, hasn't it?
absolutely. It taps into something deep, I think, a
Yeah.
need to understand.
Exactly. And, well, that's what we're diving into today, isn't it? Why astronomy is just so fundamental for us.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
We're using a document, uh, The Importance of Astronomy for Humanity, as our guide.
Right.
And it lays out this compelling argument that looking at the stars isn't just, a hobby. It pushes science, tech,
It helps us figure out who we are.
protects the planet, inspires people.
Hmm.
It covers a lot of ground.
Okay, so our mission today is to really unpack all of that, get to the heart of why looking up matters so much down here.
That was good.
So where do we start? Maybe with the practical stuff, the tech.
Yeah, that's a great place. It's amazing how challenges in space lead to innovations here.
Like what specifically?
Well, the document talks about satellite tech. Think
Okay.
about it, getting those things up there, keeping them working.
Huge effort.
Massive.
Yeah.
And it directly paved the way for global communication as we know it, and things like weather forecasts, GPS.
Stuff we use every single day without thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That all has roots in space exploration. A NASA report from a couple of years back really detailed this connection.
It's wild when you stop and think about it. Your phone's map app. Because we wanted to explore space.
Right.
And there was something in there about medicine, too. That seems like a bigger leap.
Yeah, that one's fascinating. MRI technology.
Seriously? How?
Well, the underlying principles, nuclear magnetic resonance, that was something studied heavily in astrophysics first.
Wow.
So understanding stars helped us see inside the human body. Same fundamental physics, just different scales.
That's incredible. Okay, so tech is one big area, but the document also mentioned data, right? And AI.
Oh, definitely. Astronomy is drowning in data now. Telescopes just generate unbelievable amounts.
Too much for people to handle alone.
Way too much.
Yeah.
Which is where data science and AI become, well, absolutely critical. The document really stresses this
So AI isn't just a buzzword here, it's actually doing the heavy lifting.
completely. It's finding exoplanets, planets around other stars,
How does it do that?
by spotting tiny, tiny dips in starlight in massive data sets or other subtle signals. AI algorithms can also find patterns in how galaxies are structured, things a human eye might just scan over.
That sounds ridiculously complex.
It is. Imagine trying to sift through, like, terabytes of images for one specific flicker.
Yeah, no thanks.
AI, especially machine learning, can do that, process vast amounts of images, find anomalies, predict maybe even cosmic events. It's this synergy, AI, data science, astronomy, pushing discoveries forward.
So it's changing how science is done too, not just what
Yeah.
we discover.
Precisely. Accelerating everything.
Okay, so we've got tech, we've got data and AI driving discoveries. What about the bigger questions? Our place in the universe.
Yeah, the existential stuff. Astronomy's always been tied to that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Asking where we came from, are we alone? And seeing these images of distant galaxies, learning about black holes, finding more and more exoplanets.
Yeah.
It just constantly expands our perspective.
Makes you feel kind of small sometimes.
It can.
Yeah.
But the document talks about things like the Big Bang Theory, the ongoing search for extraterrestrial life,
Yeah.
these huge ideas that really challenge us and fuel our curiosity.
And AI is helping with that search too.
Absolutely. The document mentions using AI, neural networks specifically, to classify galaxies automatically.
Okay.
And deep learning models are analyzing radio signals, listening for anything that might, be non-natural, a potential sign of communication.
Wow. So we're building these incredibly smart tools to listen to the universe.
Yeah, exactly. And the document makes this point. Even as we face this vastness, the fact that we create these tools, AI, complex algorithms, highlights our own ingenuity.
So it's not just about feeling small, it's about recognizing our capacity to understand.
Precisely. We're actively deciphering it,
Yeah.
building the ears to hear the universe's whispers, if you like.
I like that. Okay, so from tech to deep questions. But there's also a more immediate concern mentioned, right? Protecting Earth.
Yeah, planetary defense.
Yeah.
Sounds like science fiction, but it's a real field.
Tracking asteroids and stuff.
Exactly. Near-Earth objects, or NEOs, asteroids, comets, things that could pose a threat. Astronomy is vital for spotting them early.
Giving us a heads up.
Crucial lead time, enough time, hopefully, to figure out a plan if something dangerous is heading our way. Organizations like NASA's CNEOs are constantly monitoring this.
And AI helps here too, I assume.
Oh, massively. The document explains how AI predictive models analyze trajectories, They use machine learning on all the observational data.
To get a more accurate prediction.
Much more accurate.
Yeah.
Assessing the impact risk, giving those early warnings. It's about using data science to be resilient, to
Yeah.
protect ourselves.
It's pretty sobering, but also reassuring that we're actively doing this.
It is. It shows the power of applying this knowledge.
Definitely. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Inspiration. How does looking up inspire people, especially like the next generation?
Ah, the wonder factor. It's huge. The sheer beauty, the mystery.
Yeah,
It grabs people.
for sure.
Think of people like Carl Sagan, Katherine Johnson, Neil deGrasse Tyson. The document mentions them. They just ignite that spark, don't they?
They really do. Made science cool and accessible.
And you see it with NASA missions, ESA, SpaceX, the images, the discoveries. It makes kids and adults, frankly, dream about space and science.
Yeah, I remember seeing Hubble photos as a kid. Mind-blowing. Definitely made me more curious about science.
And now, that wonder is leading to really specific career paths. The document highlights this intersection of astronomy, AI, and data science.
So new kinds of jobs.
Totally. People developing machine learning models for space exploration, creating algorithms to analyze deep space images. AI-driven research is becoming a field in itself.
So looking at the stars isn't just about dreaming, it's driving skills we need right now.
Exactly. It advances the dream and the tools. It's pushing innovation in these really high-demand areas.
That's a great point. It's like the universe gives us these puzzles, and solving them pushes us forward.
Well put.
Okay, one last major theme from the document. Unity. How does astronomy bring people together?
This is maybe one of the most profound parts. Astronomy is inherently global.
Yeah.
The sky belongs to everyone, right?
Yeah, no borders up there.
Exactly. So you get these massive international collaborations. The document mentions Hubble, the James Webb Space Telescope, the Square Kilometer Array.
Huge project.
Enormous, requiring scientists, engineers, funding from countries all over the world working together. An ESA report last year really emphasized this collaborative spirit.
Makes sense. You need global effort for goals that big. And AI's role in that collaboration.
It's becoming more and more integrated. It helps manage the logistics, for one, like automated data processing when you have telescopes all over the planet beaming back info.
Streamlining things.
Yeah, and optimizing how the telescopes are used, making sure we get the most out of these incredible instruments. Plus, AI-enhanced simulations, even AI helping guide space probes. It all requires shared analysis and interpretation.
So the science itself and the tools like AI are fostering this shared human endeavor.
Absolutely. It builds this sense of common purpose, shared curiosity, exploring the cosmos together.
It's a really positive aspect, isn't it? A reminder of what we can achieve when we collaborate.
Definitely.
So, wrapping up this deep dive, it's clear astronomy is way more than just pretty pictures.
So much more. It's an engine for tech innovation. It shapes how we see ourselves in the universe. It's key for planetary safety, inspires future generations, and yeah, unites us, especially with AI and data science now woven into it all.
Right. And that feeling of insignificance you sometimes get looking up. Maybe that's not the whole story.
The document sort of hints at this too. Our drive to explore, now boosted by AI, it turns that feeling around, doesn't it?
Yeah, into maybe appreciation for the
Yeah.
potential.
Exactly. An appreciation for the sheer possibility out there and our own growing ability to reach for it.
It really does feel like this AI-powered journey into space is, I don't know, just getting started.
It does. Which leaves you wondering, what incredible things are we to discover next? What will AI help us understand about the universe that we can't even imagine right now?
Yeah. What is next? That's
Mhm.
definitely something to think about.